Good morning, everyone. This is Tim Chandler. I am waiting for things to line up. This is October 15th, and it is a Monday. And I'm just waiting for things to line up here. All my currencies, you can see 6 charts here, waiting for all the currencies to line up where they're not hitting targets. So right now they're just not lining up for me, so I'm going to come back on when things look good, when I see a trade happening here. But anyway, I've got other stuff I'm doing in the background here. So just waiting for things to line up. Not seeing anything yet. So anyway, I'll come back on when I see a trade. Okay, thanks. Okay, guys. It looks like we have a trade setting up here. There's things I like about it and things I don't like about it. One thing I like about it, it looks like all of them are going to confirm here. I'm waiting for these candles to close up above this red candle. We are trading kind of into targets or up at the top here. I'm hoping to get a pull back. We'll see what this thing does. See, we're trading right into a target here, and we're up at the top here. It just closed. See how everything just closed? Waiting for this to pull back into here for an entry. So I'd like a little pullback because this is up at the top. It might not give us that, but everything looks like it's going to go up. It's held its bottom here, and the more patient you are, and like I said, we're trading into targets, but the only reason why I'm thinking this thing's going to still go up is because we're going in the direction of the trend and all of them confirmed. Swissy, I wish it'd pull back a little bit more, but I don't think it's going to. So I always trade the euro, and the reason why I trade the euro is because of the spread. The euro yen came down. See how the euro yen came down here? And this came back to the wick. This is about as as good an entry as you're going to get on this. The wicks aren't too long. It has like a little bit of a wick pattern there. We'll see if this thing continues to go up here. It has to break some tops here, like the pound. The pound has to break its top. See that? But all of them are lining up. So right now this is turning into be a good trade here. Let's see how far this thing goes. We have to break some tops, so we don't have to worry about any announcements. Right now, if you got in the euro, see where my line's at. You're already up a few pips. But the pound has to break its top, and so does the guppy. For the people that are new here to my class, my trading room here, it has to break this top here if it's going to go anywhere. It has to break these tops. We're trading in the direction of the trend, so that will happen. Let's see how far this thing will go, guys. I don't like trading into targets, but hopefully it will break. The euro has a little ways to go to reach its target, so I'm hoping it gets up there. You can get greedy on these guys. If you get 10 pips out of this, great. Hopefully we'll get some more. Get into a trade here where it breaks its targets here. We do have another announcement in about a half hour. But the pound is already, whenever things have already hit their targets, it's a little riskier staying in trades. So we'll see how far this thing goes. I usually put a 10 pip stop loss. I don't like to lose any more than that. If you get a good entry, usually you won't get stopped out. Struggling here, guys, because we're hitting targets. Go ahead and stop the recording and come back on in a little bit so the recording won't be too long. Okay, guys, this is a really, really hard trade to stay in, okay? And the reason why, because where this candle just closed. See, it couldn't close up above. These could be all at target at the top. Well, I was saying earlier how these already hit targets, okay? See how they're all up at the top? This could be a target right here. See, that's the start of a move there, or I should say a breakout. The start of the move, I'm hoping it gets up there so this blows through here. But these could all be at potential targets right now. Obviously, the market's not moving real great right now, but just kind of warning you guys that these are all up at the tops, and if you're in an up trade, it's just not looking great right now. So we'll see if this this breaks these, continues to go. We are trading in the direction of the trend, but that can change at any time, obviously. But I'm just saying to be careful. This has to break for this to be a good trade. Hasn't really given us a lot because of there's just not a lot there. You can see the pound, see it's just going back and forth. It's already hit its top. I always like to get at the bottom and take profit out at the top. So just pointing this out. Okay, guys, it looks like we're going to continue down here. So we'll see how far it goes, and that's why I was warning you about this trade. Once it comes up and hits its top, there's no guarantee that it's going to break it, and it confirmed, went up and hit targets, and you have to either take profit or get the heck out of the trade. And so we'll see if it finds another bottom here, or we can find a way to get in going in the same direction, because we're definitely going in that direction right now. So we'll see where these candles close. Although, you know, it's approaching 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, so I won't be taking a trade now because of the announcement. So I'll just wait for another trade here. So I'm going to sign off again. I'll come back on when I see something else. Okay? Thanks. Okay, guys, it's been a tough day so far. The only reason why I'm unmuting here, I just want to point out something. If this thing is going to continue to go down, it's probably going to go down from here. So, you know, this is at the start of a move here. This is at a breakout. This is at a potential future, you know, breakout if it continues going down here. But you're trading right into targets. But we are obviously going down. You know, it's trying to find a bottom. And so obviously the trade is down until it tells us up. So entry was here, 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 and here on this one. So we'll see if it continues down. It has to. If it does, you're hoping obviously it gets down to here, the start of this move here, instead of hitting on this breakout. See, it's hitting on the breakout. Today has not been a great trading day so far because I'm waiting for things to clear up, or we're not just going back and forth. So anyway, just a tough trading day so far, and it's best to just wait and be patient, guys. Unless you like taking riskier trades, but it looks like it wants to continue down here, but it has to blow through these targets. Swissy has to blow through its target, and if it does, hopefully it'll get up to here. Okay, guys, if you did get in this trade, you have to be very, very careful, because we finally hit the bottom of this euro-yen. We're still at the bottom of the guppy, and we're at the bottom of the pound, unless that breaks through, and see we're up at the top of the Swissy. So you have to be very, very careful about staying in this trade. This can stop anywhere. See, this is a nice clean move here. Okay, I mean, if you got into it, you did, you know, pretty well on this euro trade. It gave you a nice entry up here, and these are at bottoms, kind of like how I warned about staying in this going up. I said basically because of the way the candles closed, I was warning you to get out. Okay, and you could have got out with a break even or a small loss or whatever, but on this trade, if you felt like taking it, And again, it's been risky trades because we've been trading in the targets all morning. So unless this continues to go, if this is not its target, I mean, it'd be great if it breaks and comes down to another target. But I'm just letting you know, once things hit their targets, it's very risky to stay in that trade. So it's up to you if you did get in this trade, because what I was pointing out, that this came back, well, when I was talking about it, it was at the start of this line right here, because I wasn't sure if it was going to pull back or not, but these ended up pulling back. It stopped on the breakout here, but it did pull back at the start of the move. This was at a, let me move my line here, this was at a breakout, this was at a breakout, this was at a breakout. All of them were at starts of moves or breakouts, and so that's what I was pointing out at the same time. And that's why I said if it's going to continue going down, this is a pretty good entry, and it ended up being a good trade. But that's an if. Once things hit their targets, guys, it's you don't know whether it's going to break it or not. That's why it's always best to either get out of the trade or take some profit out. So you have to be very careful once things hit their targets. Okay, guys, if you did take the euro, a couple trades I pointed out today. One is the euro going up, and I kind of warned you guys about staying in it when this came up here. See, because the pound was up at the top, the guppy was at the top, and the euro yen was up at the top, and the Swiss yen was at the top, and the Swissy was at the bottom. So, and if you got in this, both risky trades because they had to go through targets, okay? Both of them risky trades, but what happened with me here is I lost a couple on the euro going up, and I made, I think I made 14 or 13 on the euro going down. So I'm up. I've made my goal for the day. Hopefully I'll get some more. But so anyway, not having a bad day so far. Let's see if we can catch another trade here.